Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get Ralph.
What the hell is that photo?
The alpha male.
He's the Ralph male. You gotta get it right.
Leafy, isn't it? I don't.
No, that's me, Keem. How's it going, brother?
Anymore.
What's going on?
How you been, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I heard the whole boxing thing. Salvo told me the whole boxing thing kind of fell apart, though, man.
What boxing thing?
Leafy, isn't it?
I mean, did that actually happen? Or no, that's me, Keem. How's it going, brother? He said you couldn't set those up anymore. He said, I mean, did that actually happen? Or
no, that's not true.
How's it going, brother?
He
said, I mean, that's what Salvo said. I'm just repeating what he said. Like, did that actually happen? Or
no, that's not true.
He's literally wearing his happy bunch hat right now with his chain.
Salvo said.
Yeah, he says a lot of things.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering because he said you didn't even have the capability to set up a fight anymore.
Not true.
Okay. Well, I see Big Boogie here, and he seems really upset about those DMs that I released where it showed that his girlfriend cheated on him with Trap Daddy in Las Vegas and was down for a full trip and a full ride out to Las Vegas. By the way, do you know how many times Boogie has DM'd me and talked about killing himself over a subreddit called Sam and Loki? Do you know how many times you've DM'd me and talked about killing yourself? He told me he was going to kill himself and he was going to blame it on the subreddit and they were going to shut down the subreddit. They were going to shut down Kiwi Farms. They were going to shut it all down.
Yeah, I was once suicidal, son.
You were suicidal.
I overcame that. Thank you for pointing out how I overcame that. Yes, I did. Look at me right here. I'm right here looking at your pussy ass, aren't I?
And then you just also admitted that your entire documentary was fake, that was all just bullshit.
No, like me and Mike said, we took the seeds of truth and we
took liberties. You took liberties. Is that what you mean? You took a little creative liberties. That means a documentary is supposed to be based on truth, Boogie. It's not a fictional.
You might want to tell that to every documentary ever made. You might want to tell that to every reality TV show.
Are you documentary expert now, Boogie?
No, but Mike Clemens.
No, he's not. He's a fucking LARPer on YouTube, just like you.
Well, all right. Now you have to take that up with Mike, Ralph.
Well, I mean, you both are liars. You admitted to faking the film.
Like I said, everything in there's
your girlfriend was sending scantily clad pics to some fat fucking Vegas.
Ain't nothing worse than she shows. I can't help the fact that she is fucking gorgeous.
Well, you know what? I can help that. You know what? If my bitch did that, she'd be in the ICU, Boogie.
Difference is I don't have to pay my girlfriend no more, Ralph. I don't have to pay my girlfriend no more, Ralph. I don't have to go to another country. Boogie. I don't have to go to another country to get laid.
I live in Mexico. I'm living large in Mexico.
Oh,
I don't have to beg for people to save my house.
You're living at large in Mexico. Last I heard, you were at
video about being broke. Are you going to talk one at a time, or do we want to just yell? I mean, I can yell. Nobody can yell louder than me. We can go one at a time, or we can yell over each other, one or the other. I mean,
sure, yeah, I like yelling.
Why are you in Mexico?
I mean, I'm fine with that. But do you know how many times Boogie DM'd me about killing himself and blaming it on Sam and Loki, the Reddit?
Something else I overcame.
Did you overcome it?
Yeah. Do I look suicidal right now?
No, you look like a fat fuck is what you look like.
Ninja 1027
yes, that's something else I got to overcome.
How did this?
I'm 180 pounds, Boogie. I'm 180 pounds.
Congratulations.
All right, let's get to the origin.
I want to get 180 pounds, Boogie. You're 404 pounds, you fat fuck. I'm 180 pounds, and I'll beat you. I'll beat you and Wings in the same fucking night.
You'll never get the chance, though, Ralph, because again, like I told Trap, you gotta be somebody, Ralph.
I will fight you first because you're the easiest, obviously.
You gotta be somebody.
I want you for the warm up.
You gotta. If you want in the ring with me, you gotta.
And then I'll beat Wings' ass in the same goddamn fucking night.
Yeah, well, you'd have to be somebody to get that chance, son.
Ralph, why do you want to fight these guys? Ralph, why do you want to fight these guys?
Because I don't like, because they're fake and they're boring, Keem. I mean, look, just listen to me come on the show and liven it up immediately. Because both these guys suck. You guys are talking about aliens like you're fucking George Norrie or some shit. Like, what in the fuck? The most boring fucking content I could ever fucking imagine. Because you didn't want to acknowledge all the Ralph Mels in the chat. I will whoop both you fat motherfuckers in the same fucking night. In the same fucking night. I will whoop you. And then I'll fuck your bitch. And then I'll fuck your bitch right in front of you.
Ralph, what makes you think you can beat me up?
I mean, video evidence. You can't even hardly walk.
You realize I just fought Boogie like
You
6
fought
months ago,
Boogie.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wings, you
but
fought
there's
Boogie.
video evidence me
Wings,
fighting
Wings. Wait. Think about what you said. You fought Boogie.
Okay, I understand that, but I've won
No, I don't think you
fight that's on
understand
the
that.
internet.
Boogie could barely even move. I think he threw like 5 punches the whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you really think that's what it's going to be if I was in the ring with you?
Who beat you up? You know who did beat you up though? Faith Vickers. What about Adrian Blair? What about Amanda Morris? I heard they beat you up pretty bad, huh?
Well, I'm not going to talk about any of my female
I bet you won't.
associations.
You
I bet you
realize
won't.
I'm bigger
I bet you won't,
and faster
son.
than you are,
Well,
right?
I mean, you know, I have
Even
legal
with the
things
weight
going on.
difference.
I can't talk about certain people, but you know, you
Yeah,
can
we
lie
don't-
about all the money you spent on
Yeah,
hookers. You can lie
don't,
about being broke. You can threaten to
don't,
kill
we don't-
yourself
we
in my DMs. You can talk about how
Sure.
your daddy jacked you off. You were on
That's
the
the thing
kill
that happened,
stream
yeah.
and said your dad jacked you off on the kill
Sure.
stream.
Because he did.
You
It sucked.
said
You're
on
right,
the
I got
kill stream
molested.
that
Yeah.
your daddy jacked you off.
Yeah, I got molested, Ralph. That's the thing that happens.
And
Another
you
thing I
admitted
overcame.
that live
Thank you
on
for the
air.
trophies tonight.
You were
Yeah.
live on the kill stream in order to get sympathy
admit it
because
right
Frank
here. I got
Castle was
molested growing
slapping
up.
you around like a bitch.
Yeah,
You
I'll
said
admit
your
it right here. I got
dad
molested growing up.
jacked you
Thank
off
you.
on the kill
Thank
stream.
you for the trophies. Thank you for the ribbons.
Your
Thank you for telling
daddy
God
jacked
is
you
another
off. Well,
thing
guess
I've
what?
overcome.
My daddy
That's
never
right.
jacked me off, Boogie.
Congratulations. That's another thing.
You know what?
had
I
to
wouldn't let
overcome.
that
You did.
happen. I
You
wouldn't let
piece
that
of
fucking shit happen. You let it happen. Obviously, you enjoyed it.
I was
There's
11.
a guy in
Did you
Portugal that
enjoy it,
would jack you
Boogie?
off if you
Boogie.
wanted
Hey,
to.
Boogie. Hey, Boogie. Did you enjoy it? Just admit it, man.
I don't know. Did Faith Vickers
did
enjoy
you
it? Did
enjoy it?
Adrian
Did you
Blair
enjoy
enjoy
it?
it? Did Amanda
Did you-
Morris
did you
enjoy it? Is that how you?
Did you
is that how you
enjoy?
keep
Did
from
you
eating a
enjoy
bullet
your
sandwich every
daddy
night?
jacking you off?
Ralph,
Did
is that
you
how you
enjoy
keep? Is
getting
that how you
cucked
keep
by
from
your
blowing your brains
girlfriend
out, Ralph?
3 days ago?
Because the
by
women
some
that you
fat
hurt and the
fuck
women
that
that you
nobody
molested,
even
you
fucking
pretend they enjoyed
knows?
it. You
Your
pretend they enjoyed it
dad
too.
jacked you off,
The
Boogie.
women
There
you
is no
molested, the women
recovery
that you
from
raped.
that.
Is
Your
that how you comfort
daddy
yourself? Is that
jacked
how you
you
comfort
off,
yourself?
and you
Is that how you
admitted it
comfort
on my
yourself?
show to try to get
Yeah.
sympathy.
I just got molested. I just thought of something to talk about. I talked
Well,
about
why
it
would
prior
you
to
think?
your
Why
show.
would
I
you
talked
think that's
about it on your
something to
show.
talk about?
Sound like he was doing you a favor, Ralph. He came on your show and gave you content.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he got mauled.
And like right now, you're being unfair.
Oh, and
You're
he
saying
also
you can't
said,
talk about anything.
and he
Hey,
also
listen,
said,
listen,
he
let me
also
talk.
said the
You're talking
Nazis
over me.
did some good things and they made some great medical discoveries. Also,
talk-
he said on the
you-
same show.
Well, I
talk-
was. that was back when
Boogie
you
is
used to
not
make
the
fun of
brightest
Jews
bulb in
every
the box,
episode.
Wings.
That's true.
I hate
I'll
to
give you
tell you
credit for
that.
that one. That was true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you did say that. Yeah, and you did
That's-
say your
that is
dad
the one
jacked
thing
you
you got
off.
right
You
tonight.
said your dad
That's-
jacked you off, and you said the
'Cause I got
Nazis made
molested.
some great medical discoveries.
Because I got molested. Yeah, that's another thing.
Well,
I didn't get
Thanks for the
molested.
trophies
Stating
tonight.
stating
didn't get
something like
molested.
that.
I know.
I mean, like,
Congratulations.
You're
won the
twisting
championship.
I'll
what
take
he's
that.
saying.
Congratulations. I'll take that. Congratulations.
Ralph, you're twisting what he's saying. That like saying like the Nazis who made like the V2 rocket, which later
No.
went to the
He said
intergalactic
medical
ballistic
discoveries. Wings, you're wrong.
That's
No.
what I was taught in high school.
He wasn't talking about V2 rockets.
I was turned out that Nazis
I
like you were
understand that,
wrong.
but I don't think
was
he's
taught
trying
I'm
that
to
not
say
Nazis
that
like
twisting
you
what
were
he's
wrong
saying. No, he
recently,
was talking
but,
about
yeah.
medical discoveries. He wasn't talking about V2 rockets.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm about to talk about medical discoveries. Like, but what you're trying to twist it as is he's saying Nazis are good people because they made medical discoveries.
No, I
other
didn't
than the
say.
fact he's
I didn't say
acknowledging
he said Nazis were good
that
people. I
some
never said that.
people in Germany made good medical discoveries. Because you don't have to be a part of the
said that?
Nazi party.
IDubbbz's wife. IDubbbz's wife said the same thing. She got canceled.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I
Boogie
got
came
taught in
on
high
my
school.
show. He voluntarily said that. He voluntarily said that his daddy jacked him off. I mean,
Well, you know-
nobody made him say these
Why are
things.
you mad at him for giving you?
He was
Why are you
in
mad at
my
him for giving you content?
DMs, like threatening suicide. I swear to
Yeah.
God, I
I was
have at
suicidal.
least 50 DMs of him threatening
Yeah, but
I'll
suicide.
send you 5 more
Ralph,
tonight.
when this-
I'll
wait,
give it
wait,
to you again right now.
Ralph.
I was suicidal, Ralph. I was suicidal.
Well, you
Shut
should
up,
have killed
Boogie.
yourself.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I
God
didn't.
damn.
Sorry for you.
You would have
pussy.
done the
Someone
world a
else get a
favor.
word
Sorry for
in.
you.
You talked all that
Ralph,
shit
when this
about
show
you
started-
talked all that shit about
Yeah.
fucking Trap Daddy's wife earlier. You should have killed yourself. You should be the one in the goddamn casket. You
Oh
fat
no, I'm outlive
motherfucker.
all you motherfuckers.
And you're
I'm
not too
outlive
far
all you
away from the
motherfuckers.
casket, by the way.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
look
too
forward-
far away
I
from
look
that
forward-
casket, you
I
son of
look
a
forward to
bitch.
you
Ralph,
dying
when
in
this
jail.
show
I look
Yeah,
forward to
you're
you
not
dying in
too
jail.
far away from that casket.
God.
You know who I support? I support Faith
Boogie,
Vickers. I
shut
support Adrian
up.
Blair. I support Amanda
Boogie,
Morris.
I
shut
don't
up.
care who you support. Support whatever fucking slut you want to support. Who gives a fuck?
When this show started, Ralph, you started going after these guys. Why? Like, why did you
well,
start going
because
after
I don't like
them?
them. They're
How
not
did it all start?
entertaining.
I know,
He's
but is,
upset that we get
there
Also,
anything
Tommy
else
C
to it?
sucks. I will say you made the right choice getting rid of Tommy C, because he he really did suck. So I will give you credit on that, Keem. And I noticed he just got quietly pushed out of the picture. Where is Tommy C, by the way? Is he in the witness protection program? What's going on with Tommy C?
Oh, he just can't do the live
shows.
shows.
Probably laying by his beautiful wife.
Oh, you think so?
Nice rest.
You think so?
Home.
You think it's just an accident? You think it's just an accident that Keem took over the hosting duties? You think that's just an accident, or is it that Tommy C sucks ass?
There's a difference between the recorded show and the live show, but you know.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, where is he?
Okay. Well, he's currently in bed.
He doesn't come on the live show. He doesn't come on the live show.
Okay,
he only comes on the recorded show.
Okay. Well, yeah, you did the right call. You did the right thing, I have to say, to bring yourself in because.
But letting him sleep because it's fucking in the middle of the night in Germany. That's the right thing we did.
So Ralph.
Well, I mean, work's work, man. Do I sleep? I don't sleep if there's work to be done.
Yeah, well, that again
Tommy
would be the
C.
mess.
I mean,
that again would be the mess.
It sounds more like you guys pushed him out.
No, I just recorded an episode with Tommy today. It was
what's your beef with Tommy C?
Yeah.
I don't really have a beef with Tommy C. I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah.
Wings, I mean, he's a pedophile though. So
Wings, would you fight Ralph?
I asked to fight Ralph at the event in London, and
I said I would. Quiet. And I said on my show multiple times that I would. And also, Keem, you know for a fact you lied about me refusing to fight with Boogie. You know for a fact I accepted that. Boogie knows for a fact I accepted that. I have the DMs proving that.
When did I say that?
I don't know if you said it, but Boogie said it.
What?
Boogie said that I refused to fight him. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. We have the clips. I mean, if you really want me to dig them up, we'll find them. Well, I did not.
Confusing Boogie with me?
I didn't refuse to fight Boogie or you. Either one of you fat fucks.
Well, we'll probably hold the event in
Matter
America.
Matter of fact, I said I'd fight both you fat fucks in the same night.
Yeah, except the problem is the event will probably be held in America, and since you're not welcome here.
Actually, I have my passport.
Cool. Oh, I have a piece of paper too, but it doesn't mean you're not fucking wanted.
You see this Boogie? I don't know if you
can
see my screen right now.
You haven't turned your camera on.
Video
yeah, I have to turn my video on, but I have my passport sitting right here, buddy. I mean,
we'll see you in America then. I guess we'll see you in America then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can if you'd like.
Ralph, can you turn your camera on?
Ralph, you don't have your camera on in Discord.
Well, I'm running a live stream at the same time, so that's the problem. So that's kind of why that's going on.
That lets me do it.
Yeah. So, well, I'm trying. You know, I didn't expect you guys to let me on, to be quite honest with you.
What happened to the fight that you were supposed to do with? I thought you had a fight that got canceled or something. Now I can't remember.
There was a fight where you lied and promised me and Worski $100,000, which is ridiculous. You paid Worski $10,000, and he split $5K with Fat Ass. Well, you said we were up.
Offer you $100K.
You said it was up to $100K we could make, is what you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is total bullshit.
I mean,
just admit
possible
it. Well, it's possible. I mean, goddamn, it's possible the aliens you were talking about land. But
you gotta sell sponsorships.
If you guys activated a fan base that were amped up to see a fight like that,
you offered up. You said you made it sound like we would make $100,000, and I knew that was trash. And then you said, "Well, Ralph, you got to change the content of your show, and you can't say this, and you can't say that, and you can't do this and that." Well, dude, that's not me, man.
I literally told you that you can't say the N-word and you can't say the F-word.
I don't say the N-word that often. I do say the F-word pretty often. Well, you're talking to Wings and Boogie. Both these guys say the N-word all the time. Keem, there's clips of you saying the N-word.
Once back
Keem, one of the most famous clips in internet history is you saying the N-word repeatedly.
Again, 15 years ago, you were saying it like 10 seconds after I told you can't say it anymore.
Yeah, I said it back in 2007.
Well, that's just not accurate. I mean, you're just making shit up. And I can start the virtual camera, so I should be able to show my screen now. We'll see.
I'm not making that up. Me, you, and Worski were talking about.
I did not say the N-word on that stream.
Setting up a fight. And at the end of the stream, you went back on the kill show and you started saying the N-word and the F-word. You said, fuck Keem. And then you started saying that.
When you say the N-word, Ralph, is it because you're like inebriated or something? Or is it something you do naturally?
I just say whatever I want to say. I've only ever called a white person the N-word, actually. I would call you the N-word.
Why do you want to say that?
I would call you the N-word, Wings.
Why do you want to say the word? What's the?
I mean, does it bother you?
It?
Does the N-word bother you?
It's just a word I choose not to use personally, but I'm curious as to why you.
I mean, you've used it. There's footage of you using it.
Yeah,
let me give you an example. So
I sure did. But
there's
yeah,
there's footage of you using it. There's footage of Wings talking about fucking midgets because they look like 8-year-olds, and they make him think of children. There's footage of him talking about women with small hands, reminding him of children, and that's why he appreciates petite women. There's footage of you talking about watching child porn, Wings. There's footage of you talking about watching a 14-year-old girl get throat fucked by a horse till she vomited on the horse's cock and the cock still came in her mouth. All that footage is out there, Wings.
Hey, Ethan, so let me talk to you.
All that footage is out there. And you're the sponsor-friendly guy? You're the sponsor-friendly guy?
Hey, Ethan, you may not be aware of this, but did you know the chicken didn't actually cross the road? A horse didn't actually walk into a bar. Sometimes people exaggerate.
Oh, you think you made that up?
For the purposes of a joke.
You think the 14 comments of him talking about watching child porn are just all fake?
Yeah, I do. I know that.
Well, why would he say that, Boogie? 100%. I don't have any comments like that.
The same reason I say.
I've never said anything about watching child porn.
I'd like to point out.
Okay, Boogie. Okay, Boogie. How many times have you talked about watching child porn?
I probably made that joke when I was a teenager, for sure. Yeah, probably made that joke.
Well, this motherfucker was 30 years old.
Huh?
I was not 30.
Some of us mature at different ages. The point that I'm making is
you were 26. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Big difference. Oh, okay. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. He was 26 years old talking about all the child porn that he watched and how he ended up in the darkest parts of the internet. I mean, you said on air you watched a girl get throat fucked by a horse until she vomited on the horse's cock. And then the horse finished on her face. You said that. Now, did you make that up?
I made that up.
Why would you make that up?
Second off.
What kind of sick fuck would even think of that in the first place, Wings?
Ralph, how long you been on the internet? Like, honestly.
About 10 years.
How long have you been doing this?
About 10 years.
10 years? When I've been doing this for 17. The internet was a completely different thing back in the day.
Same.
You didn't think about shit like following you long
I never thought about shit like that ever in my life, dude. Like, I don't even...
My job on PKA was to be entertaining and to be shocked.
Is that entertaining? Kind of
the same role I do here.
Do people think that's entertaining? Let me just ask your chat.
17 years ago, yeah, people found that
Let me ask your chat. Press 1 if it's entertaining to hear about a 14-year-old girl getting throat fucked by a horse.
You know who's talking about it more than I am right now? You are.
Yeah.
Like, you're bringing it up more than I am.
You're dead to rights, dude. Like, and there's way more comments than that.
What? There's not way more comments.
There's way more comments than that. There's way more comments than that.
Let me ask you this.
You talking about fucking midgets because they look like children?
First off, let me talk about that. That's completely out of context. That's
Is
cut up. That was on my podcast called The Podcast Show, and we were asking what's the weirdest piece of porn you've ever seen, and mine was a midget fucking a she-male, and we went in to like why would you do that and how fucking gross would it be to have sex with a midget because they look like a child. These are left out.
Okay, well,
they
what about the
section of the video out?
All right, but what about the comment about the awning? You said you saw some children fucking under some awning or something like that.
That was. Well, first off, neither one of those videos you're talking about, anybody is holding the license up. They were just young, and that was something.
So
Kyle
you just made that up.
PK.
You just made that up.
That was actually on YouTube.
You just made that up. Did you watch the child porn or no?
I did not. No.
Then why did you say you did?
Because that's why people say the chicken crossed the road. Ethan, that's why people say the horse.
No, nobody says they watch child porn unless they watch child porn.
Ralph, the one on the awning was most likely a girl of age, and that was something.
Most likely a girl of age. You're getting very lawyerly here, Wings.
Well, and that's something Kyle sent me, and it was on YouTube. And
now you're blaming Kyle from PKA.
You can't find porn on YouTube.
So Kyle from PKA sent this to you. I'd like to talk to Kyle now.
Go for it. I mean, I'm telling you the stroke facts.
So he sent you that.
I said you can't find porn on YouTube, and he goes, here's some porn on YouTube. That's what it was.
And he sent you underage porn. Kyle from PKA.
It was not underage porn.
Yeah.
It was not.
Well, you said you think they
this right?
probably were
was
overage.
on YouTube. The video was
on YouTube at the time. Yeah, it was on YouTube at the time.
Shit.
I don't believe that at all. Even Keem's
you don't have
not
to
buying
believe
that.
it at
Yeah.
all.
Keem doesn't even believe that. What the fuck? Child porn was openly on YouTube. Kyle
Nobody
from
said
PKA
child
sent it
porn
to
was-
you.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
You're adding this shit to be sensational.
No,
Yeah,
I'm telling. This is what you said. There's clips of you saying it, Wings.
Again,
You have
there's
no
only one
answers
person
for
here that's
this.
a sex offender.
You have no answer for this.
The answer is the same thing. I apologize for everything I said in the New York Times.
Oh, and that was a great idea, by the way. Giving that interview to the New York Times, that was another brilliant move from you.
You're right. It was a stupid fucking
That was
idea.
another
That's why I
brilliant
never gave
move.
another one.
That was another brilliant move from you, by the way. Wow, they really treated you well.
I was in a very dark place at the time.
Yeah, you should have blew your brains out like Boogie back in the day. Yeah.
Why would
Yeah,
want
you
somebody
both
to
would
do
be in
that?
a better place right now if you're underground. Trust me, because you're getting your ass
Why
whipped
would
by the
you want
Ralph
somebody to do
Mail
that,
live
Ralph?
on your own fucking show, which I
It's so
told you was
funny
going to
that you're
happen.
either
I
so
knew I'd
drugged
fuck
or
with both
drunk
of
that
you
you
fucking
think you're
idiots so
winning this.
fucking hard
It's
that you would
so
have to
funny.
let me on.
It's
You would
so
have to
funny.
let me on because neither one of you are even in the same galaxy as me when it comes to entertainment.
Yeah, sure.
What, your
Okay.
400 viewers on like fucking Rumble?
I don't give a
because you're
fuck
being
if I
kept
had
off every
4
platform?
viewers. I'm more entertaining than both of you put together.
I get more viewers fucking struggling and fucking ranked in Call of Duty than you do in your kill stream.
See, I don't
Who
think you
cares
understand
about viewer
even why.
numbers?
It might be the drugs or it might be the alcohol. I'm not sure why. If you understand why you're here, but we brought you on the show to make fun of you, son. I
You're
hope
the
you
ones
understand
getting made fun of.
Sure.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're pretending that we're pedophiles. That's not making fun of
I'm not
anybody.
pretending anything. There's clips all over YouTube of you
That doesn't
talking
make
about
you a
watching
fucking
child
pedophile.
porn.
That doesn't make you a pedophile.
You came on
Okay,
here to
talking
make-
about
watch
child
zero
porn
child
doesn't
porn.
make you a pedophile. Talking
Never
about
watching
watching
child
child porn doesn't make you a pedophile.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, I'd have to disagree with that, Jordy.
You know what makes you a sex offender though? Revenge porn.
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh, yeah. it does in
Oh, you're
most
convicted
places.
of that shit.
No,
That's
it
why
doesn't.
you live in Mexico.
No, it doesn't.
Why you live
actually.
in Mexico? Because you're
Yeah,
dodging
remember-
child
just-
support.
Just remember.
Oh, are you a big
even-
feminist now? Are you a big feminist now? Who gives a fuck about revenge porn?
I believe if you make a fucking kid, you should support it.
Who gives a fuck about revenge porn? I'll say that live on air.
What about your kids? What
Revenge
about your
porn
kids?
shouldn't even be a thing. That's a feminist fucking scam.
What about your kids? Why aren't you taking care of them?
What kids?
You got. I know
you
got
got
at least
low libido.
one.
I don't even
I mean,
think you
got
can
at
have
least, you
kids.
got at least one.
Neither
toddler
one of
that I
you
know
motherfuckers
about.
can't even have kids. Boogie
No,
can't
I
even
don't.
fuck. You were just talking about your low libido the other night. You motherfuckers
Hey,
can't even
Daddy.
reproduce.
Come here for a second.
Like,
Come here for
what
a
about your
second.
kids? Why aren't you taking care
Hold
of
a
your
second.
kid?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Come here. I need to see your reaction on camera real quick, okay? Okay, come here real quick. Ralph wants to know, can I fuck you? Yeah. There you go, Ralph.
Oh wow, yeah,
Just-
you're
that's
Down
that-
syndrome
for you.
looking. You look like you grabbed her from
Oh,
Arkham
yeah.
Asylum, by the way.
Well,
Hey, looks ain't
I'm
everything.
I'm
She's a
sorry he
beautiful
didn't get
girl,
to
but looks ain't
spend his
everything.
money at the escort.
Yeah, you look like you grabbed her from Arkham Asylum. She looks like she has Down syndrome, Boogie. Yeah.
I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
Again, I love the fact
The
that
dog
you're
is saying,
proud of
please.
Steven.
The dog's saying, please, no, don't touch him.
You're over
Please
here
get
changing the
away.
subject.
Please
Why
get
don't you
away.
take care of your
Don't
kid,
do it.
Ralph?
You know better than this woman. Please get away from him. The dog is
Ralph.
trying to save her.
Ralph,
She won't listen.
Ralph,
She won't
I'm
listen
American,
because she's a
and
cloud
I
whore.
pay taxes. I'm helping take care of your kid more than you
Who gives
are.
a
Why do
fuck?
you
I
think-
pay
why is that?
taxes too. I'm in
What,
Mexico.
Because that ain't going to you. They ain't going to your kid. Are you
I
ashamed that
pay
her
taxes
father
in
can't
Mexico.
even get?
I pay taxes in Mexico.
How much you get
And I
to?
pay child
I'm
support as
curious.
well.
Ralph,
How much you pay child
there's
support?
a huge part of
None of
your
your goddamn business.
career.
Grass Ninja
Ralph, there's a huge part of your career online that I really
One
just
sec, because I got a
$5
super chat. Hold on one sec. And then, but go ahead, repeat that.
This guy pauses
fucking
for
say
super chat.
anything.
This guy
What-
pauses
what-
for super chats.
What are
This is how
these? Shut up,
fucking-
Buggy. What
Sorry.
are these? The legal troubles that you're currently going through, and you getting arrested. I really don't know the story, and I'm actually curious.
Well, I can't talk about certain things because of court issues. So,
But you can't even say why you're being sued or why
well,
you're being
I
arrested.
have an order in court preventing me from talking about certain people.
Okay.
So
I get that.
I can't break that order. It does involve my personal life. That's about all I can say. No illegalities, but going through some familial issues that haven't been dealt with, unfortunately, and so I can't actually talk about those. And violate
a lot of people say that you're. A lot of people say you're a sex offender because of some drama or something. Is that true?
No, that's not true.
You're not on a sex
pled
offender
no
list.
contest to illegal release of imagery or some fucking bullshit law in Virginia. And so that's not a sex offense.
So you didn't have to register.
No, I'm not a registered sex offender at all. No.
Okay. That's what a lot of people say.
Well, I mean, look it up. It's not true.
Yeah.
So
let's look.
A lot of people say a lot of things. But I mean, there's a sex offender registry, and I'm not on it. So
yeah, you may not be on it yet. Let's wait a year, see how it plays out.
You got a lot of fucking nerve. Your dad jacked you off, Boogie.
Yeah, you're right. I did get molested, but thank you for
you got molested when you were a kid. You know that makes you a lot more likely to molest other children.
Oliver Ralph is an alt-right.
That makes you a lot more likely to molest children in the future, Boogie.
Registered sex
Since you got exposed. No, I'm not a registered sex
personal.
offender. I mean, that's just not true. That's just absolute slander.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't believe it's happened yet, but we'll see how it plays out.
I mean, that's just absolute slander. Boogie knows it's slander. He knows I'm not a registered sex offender.
Yeah, like I'm taking
Wings
it for your
is
face
looking
value.
it up.
Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out.
What do you mean, see how it plays out?
I don't think all your court troubles are done. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, let's see how it
You
plays
said
out.
Virginia, right?
Yeah, Virginia. Look it up. I'm not a registered sex offender. That's just a lie that idiots say.
I believe that you're not currently on there. I'll give you full credit.
So you'll admit that that's a lie.
Oh, I didn't say that you were.
So. No, he didn't.
But Jordy Jordan said I was. So you'll admit that he was lying.
No, that's between y'all, man.
Will you admit that you're lying, Jordy, the pedophile?
Well, I don't even know your real name. What's your real name, man? So I can look it up.
Ethan Oliver Ralph.
Yeah. He knows it. He's been looking at it for a while because I've been on his ass for about 3 weeks now. Yeah. He knows it. He knows it really well. Yeah, he knows it really well. Ethan Oliver Ralph. Yeah, that's my name. Do you see me on any list, Jordy?
Well, like I'm looking. There's not one open sex offender list. Like I clicked the.
Virginia are you just gonna admit you're lying, or are you just gonna keep up with this? Like seriously.
Well, I don't have to admit I'm lying because of this. One, even if you're not on this list, I do believe you did revenge
even
porn.
if you're not on this list. Well, you know what? I know one person who talked about watching child porn.
Listen,
I know one person who talked about a 14-year-old getting throat fucked by a horse. I know one person who has about 4 or 5 other different instances of talking about watching child porn, of fucking midgets because they remind him of children. I know that one person, and that one person is Jordy Jordan.
Is that all you got for me? The same tired fucking line they've been doing for fucking a decade.
Well, I mean,
now?
It's not tired. You're a sick fuck.
I'm not a sick fuck. I'm a married man, dude.
Who gives a fuck? That's the dumbest thing you ever did.
Know what's on my list? My list?
Your wife said you never consummated your marriage, by the way, Wings. Is that true?
Okay. Kelly, come here.
Yeah, bring her in here. Dance, bitch, dance.
See,
dance, bitch, dance.
That's one of my favorite things about you, Ralph, is that even when you're losing, you convince yourself you're winning. It's one of my favorite things.
Dance, bitch, dance. Yeah, come in here. Yeah, come in here. Bring her in here. Bring the big bitch in here. She weighs more than you, Wings. You have to roll her in flour to find the wet spot, you fat motherfucker.
You actually weigh more than my wife right now.
You have to roll her around in flour to even find the wet spot. Bring her in.
Are you afraid of a real woman? I just bring her in. She just said, "Yeah, we've consummated the marriage."
Well, that's not what she said. That's not what she said in Snapchat.
5 years ago?
Was that 5 years ago? I think that was
not 5 years ago.
Oh, so you constantly fuck your wife? Is that what you're saying? You just the other day I just watched a video of you talking about how low your libido is and how you can barely even fuck, Wings. You literally just said that. You literally just said that. Guess whose libido is not low? The Ralph male. I sneeze on a bitch and they get pregnant. My libido is not low. My libido is not low.
Hey, Ralph, I know
Yours
you're not
is.
on the sex offender registry, but I'm just curious. Were you arrested for disseminating revenge porn in Virginia on August 11th, 2020? In that neighborhood? Or oh no, that's the date you shared.
Grass Ninja
Were you arrested for that?
1027 cent $5. Ralph, you covered up
Well,
for
what about
Was I arrested?
no contest? What about on January 5th when you pled a no contest disseminating revenge porn?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
did
you.
plead
I
no
know you.
contest. Nobody
yeah.
gives a fuck. Fuck a
Yeah,
bitch.
because you did it. I care.
Fuck a bitch.
I care.
Well, I don't.
I care.
Fuck a
Okay.
bitch.
That's why
Fuck
I
a
said
whore.
that even if they didn't put you on the registry,
Fuck
you're
a
still a
bitch.
sex
Did,
offender.
on July
Fuck a
24th,
bitch.
2022,
I'm
did you call your
not
ex-girlfriends
a
on
fake
Skype? Did you do
feminist
that?
like you. I don't give a
Did
fuck
you
about a
violate
bitch.
your order? Did you
I don't give a
violate
fuck about a
restraining order?
bitch. I don't
Did
give
you
a fuck
violate
about
a
a bitch
restraining order
like
on
you.
July
What
24th,
are you,
2022?
Captain Save-A-Ho over here?
Ralph,
No, I'm
Ralph, why
I
do you
just
beat
think it's
women?
interesting because
Who
I don't
gives a
need false
fuck?
allegations. I
Revenge
got
porn
facts.
is not even a thing.
Yeah, I don't need false
It's a
allegations.
allegations.
made
I
up
got
fucking
facts. I don't need false
bullshit
allegations
fucking
'cause I got facts.
concept that was pushed on
Yeah,
us by
there's a fact.
feminists. If you are given an image by somebody else and you own that image, you have the right to do whatever you want to do with that image. Revenge porn is fake and bullshit.
Why do you beat women?
Ralph,
I don't.
Why are you in Mexico? I'm just curious. I have no idea.
Well, I decided it was a nice place to live here in the Yucatan Peninsula,
$1
Merida,
sent $1 on
Merida, Mexico.
Fuck a bitch.
And
when's
so
the last
that's
time
why
you
I
were back
moved
in the
here.
United States? Where the last time?
So everybody,
I was in the
everyone
United
I've
States in
seen
July,
online,
and I showed my passport.
everyone
You guys
online
can't
is
see
saying
it,
that
but-
you're in Mexico because you're running away from something. Is that true?
No. I'll be in Mexico City tomorrow, by the way. I'm doing a little traveling. So, yeah.
Probably shouldn't say that shit. The cartel might get you.
You think so? That's what all the dumb fucks say.
When's the next time you'll be back in the United States? You think?
I don't know. Whenever I beat your ass if you step in the ring.
Well, you'll never have that chance because you're nobody.
Well,
See,
I
here's
mean,
the thing.
I'm a
Boogie's not
nobody.
in.
I'm a
Like I just
nobody,
told
but you
Trap.
brought me on your show because it was terribly boring before I
Shit,
showed
we
up.
brought
You're
Trap
begging us.
on too, and
But
he's a
I'm the
fucking
nobody.
idiot.
I'm the nobody, but you brought me on
Yeah.
the show because it was just a snore fest before I showed up.
Gotta have somebody to make fun of. Gotta have
When will I
somebody
be
to
in the
make fun of
U.S.?
every week.
First off, why would I tell you that in the first place? And second off, whenever I damn well feel like it.
It's not about what I know. It's what the fucking authorities know. That's why you don't want to talk about it.
No, I have no outstanding charges at all in the United States.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. What do you mean
We'll
we'll
see.
see? Okay,
You
well,
still
prove
haven't
it.
I'm
answered my
curious-
question why you beat
I just
women.
like to see how everything plays out.
I don't
I'd
beat
say I
women,
like those
Wings.
out. I'm a
Why do
patient
you
man.
rape
There's
children?
multiple. There's multiple. Well, I don't rape no fucking children, but there's multiple.
Well, you talk about it
videos
enough.
and audio of you actively beating women.
No, there's
Can you
not.
explain that?
There's not
There
audio.
is.
of
I've heard
that.
it myself.
There's
People
not
send it to
audio
me.
of me beating anybody.
You need me to find it for you?
There is no audio of me beating anybody.
Would you like me to
period.
find it for you? We play it on screen.
There's no audio of me beating anybody. There's
I'm asking you, would you
audio
like
of
to
me
do it?
having a heated argument with something I can't discuss, as I talked about earlier. But
mean,
no, I didn't
you
beat
can't discuss
anybody.
it, but I can. You want me to play it on screen for us?
I did not beat anybody, and you can't prove otherwise. It's audio. What do you mean? You're going to prove that I beat
are you-
somebody with
so-
audio?
Oh man, they sounded like there was some slaps and hits in that audio to me.
Well, it sounds like you're a child predator to me. So,
It sounds like you're a woman beater to me.
well,
Hey, then while we're
I
right.
did
If
not
we can
beat
change
any
the
women.
topic, one last one.
All
for
right,
Ethan before he
guys,
goes.
guys, wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're going in circles. Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
one
Final
last
statements.
one
Because
before
they
Ethan
can't
goes. I got a
prove
question.
anything they said, but I can prove
Ethan.
everything I said.
Ethan, let me ask you something. Why'd you pay a male prostitute to fuck your ex-wife in the ass? And why did you admit to that on live stream, just out of curiosity?
I can't speak about that issue.
You can't speak
yeah,
about
but
this
what
issue.
the
Because
fuck?
it
Is that
involves
you
a
can't talk
person that
about?
I can't speak about.
Yeah.
I will say
it
that
you
everything
agree
I
with
said
an open
online, as Wing said, shock jock comments. I can't speak about everything online, unfortunately, concerning every person.
Yeah.
So
No, that's a shame.
I can't
because me
actually
and Wings
speak
are open
about
books.
a certain
Me and Wings
person
are an open
involved
book.
with that.
Well,
So.
of course, we don't have a lot of court
See,
cases
to
and
me, for
restraining
you, I
orders.
can't
So,
talk
Wait,
about
Boogie,
that.
you're a felon for being an idiot and shooting a gun in front of Frank Hassel like a dumbass. Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? Are you really
Yeah.
going to talk about legal shit? Like,
yeah, I
you
made
got
one
jacked
mistake in
off
my
by your
lifetime. You did shit
dad.
on purpose.
Wings
Every time
talks
you-
about
Yeah,
fucking
man,
being a
you got beat
pedophile.
up.
He talks about fucking midgets because they look like kids. He talks about watching child porn.
Yeah.
So do you
There's a
really
lot of
want to
people-
compare records here?
Wait till you hear about this comedian I know of called Sam Kinison, or this other one named Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh,
They
I
said
know
all
both those
kinds of crazy
guys.
shit. Yeah, they
Oh,
said
yeah.
all kinds of
I know
crazy
both
shit.
those guys. Sam Kinison,
Here's
one of
the
my
reason,
favorites,
and
actually.
you are the reason for the record that people can't tell jokes like that anymore because people like you are stupid enough to believe it. That's the best part.
Actually,
about
Sam Kinison is one of my idols, Boogie. You're a dumb fuck.
And Sam
and
Kinison,
by the way, you comparing
died,
yourself to Andy Kaufman is like one of the biggest insults I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
I never said I was as good as him. I just said I was inspired.
No, you're not even in the same league as him.
Exactly.
It's a cover. It's a cover for all your suicide threats, all your bullshit in DMs, all your fucking whining on Twitter and YouTube. It's a cover. You're not Andy Kaufman. You're Andy Fraudman. That's who you are.
All right, final
and you can't get it
thoughts.
up. Wings can't fuck his wife. Final thoughts. They both suck, Keem. I don't know what to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Ralph. Okay, wait, Wings got one more thing.
You just called me a stupid idiot, Ethan Ralph. So I got one question for you. What's a predicate?
A predicate is you being a pedophile.
What's a predicate?
He doesn't know what a predicate is, but he knows what it's like to be a predator.
Why would? What is that even? That's your like comeback.
You
is what is a predicate?
You should know what a predicate is.
That's your comeback. Is what is a predicate?
Okay, how about this? What's 12 times 6?
What is a predicate and what is 12 times 6? That's your. That's really your comeback. Well, I mean, 12 times 6 is obviously 72, but
okay, you don't know what a predicate is.
I do know what a predicate is, but I just don't feel like the need that I have to answer that.
You answered 72, but you didn't feel the need to answer a predicate?
Well, yeah, because I mean that's pretty easy if you don't like. I mean,
if you don't do a lot of drugs and fucking hide out in Mexico and drink yourself stupid, yeah.
Oh, I do a lot of drugs, yeah.
I know.
But a predicate basically describes the action in the sentence. But whatever. I mean, if you think that's a stumper, I think you admitting to watching. You know what stumped me was you talking about watching a 14-year-old girl get fucked up the throat by a horse.
You believe all that bullshit of people that get paid to hate on me.
You said it, motherfucker. What do you mean?
Here's the difference between me and you.
I've
had the FBI investigate me.
Well, I haven't had that happen to me. Wings. Okay. Well, that's another thing we don't have in common. I've never had the FBI investigate me. I've never had my daddy jack me off. I've never had my wife accuse me of not being able to consummate my marriage. I've never had any of those things happen to me, but both you two motherfuckers have had that happen to you. And Boogie, you just got cucked like 3 days ago, and it was hilarious. And shout out to Trap Daddy. And I hope I made you proud, buddy, because I blew him out even worse than you did. And Keem, you know what? Keem, we've had a lot of beef, but I got to give you a lot of credit. When I told him I'd leave the political shit out, he said I'd bring you on, and I'll give you a little bit of credit, and you did. So shout out.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Ralph.
Goodbye.
All right.
Absolute fucking domination! Absolute fucking